back to the $5 million debt challenge here on Riverbend Springs. Now, it's just approaching 5:30 in the evening. Not in real life, but in the game, as you can see. So June 1. Now, me thinks that the... never remember where the shell point is. Now, I thought that the barley would be ready in June, but it is not. So, what we're going to do instead is make a little bit of moolah, because we need to rent some machines. So, that little spending spree there should now enable us to do that. So, I'm going to get through to July, and I'll show you the first piece of equipment. Oh, look at the wheels on this bad boy. So, this is the S770. So, it's a pack of harvesters by it's such a mouthful. JHHG Modding. Look at it. Oh my word. It is epic now. Where to go? I think we will leave that there. We will opt out of that. We don't need super strength on any longer. We shall remove the Valtra out of the way. There we go. And we'll park it up here. There we go. Right. Job is a good one. Now, this thing. Hello, wait. This thing. This thing here. The lease. Right? It was nearly as much to lease the header as it was to lease this thing. How does that work? Talk about a reasonably priced. Right. Let's get... Is that trailer moving? I thought it was. Right. Now, my only slight concern is, let's get nice and close. We're on. Ooh. Will we make it between the tree and the sheep pasture? That'll be a no to one of them. Oh, I know what to do. Goodbye, little tree. Farewell, you have been helpful. You need to go as well? No, we should be alright there. Right, let's try that again, shall we? It's not ours, it's only a rental. Right. Come on. There we go. So, we can turn off our hazards. We can turn off the beacons. I don't think I'm going to bother with the straw. I think we are okay. Now, I'm purposefully not showing any of the finances in time-saving stock check. Right, so we need to unfold. That unfolded? Turn on? What's going on? Somebody help me. Unfold me to unfold the header. Is that right now? Oh. Did I not press that before? Right. Yes, we don't need the straw. And that was it. I'm not purposefully not showing the bank account. We don't want the straw. Thank you. Just, you know, keep it a little surprise. But I thought, you know what? We won't bother swathing. So I returned the Massey combine. I thought, you know what? When in Rome, let's get a big, chunky US spec, or North American spec, should I say, to be more precise, combine, and let's just enjoy what potentially, I say potentially because they don't 100% know, would be the last episode. So, but we'll see. We will see. We need to see how we go for time. We do need to get through to, I forget the month. Let's have a butcher's. Have a butcher's hook. Soybean sugar beets October. So we'll be getting through to there. But yeah, not a bad yield by the look of things so far. I mean, big header, so you know how it goes. Bit of storm damage by the look of it. But yeah, I'm feeling refreshed. I've just had I've had a little snooze. Just this week. This week's tired me out. I'm even trying not to yawn now. Still concentrate to not try not to yawn. But yeah, just I don't know. Well, it's felt like a long one this week. It's felt like a long one. But nevertheless, we've made it to the end of the week. It is Friday. Thank goodness for that. So, I'm just getting a little bit that I missed. For some reason, and yes, I'm blaming the GPS. For some reason, it's slightly off. Don't know. Haven't really looked as to what it could be, but yes, and you'll notice it's blooming raining. So we'll go until we get. We're not gonna get the message pop up, are we? We're not going to get the message pop up because I did. Okay. Can I not? Why can I not click that? Oh, that, you know what that means? It's going to throw a million Lua errors, isn't it? Right. What was I looking for? That. That's what I wanted. Here we go, ready? Oh. Is it not heavy enough yet? Okay. I think we will stop. Because... yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So, we'll get to here. We'll pipe out. I've bought one of the... we'll leave the header down. I've bought one of the tar dye over. Just to... TARDIS, that is. Well, YouTube has a fit. So we can get it unloaded. There we go. It's going to really, really sort of make a dent into the capacity of the thing. We've filled the cramp trailer, is it? So we can grab that momentarily. In fact, we could do that now. We can get that back up to grain dryer. And then wait for the rain to pass. Well, it's only taken 24 hours for the rain to clear off. But look how good it looks on the tires. Oh, I do love this game. I do. Just, you know, people whinge and whatnot. But yes, there's issues. There's little problems. We don't let that spoil the experience. The game works lovely. It does. Seriously, though, it's not horrendous, is it? I mean, the one that's tickled me now is since the 1.6 patch, you can repair and repaint your vehicles for free. Jobs are good one. Whether that's like a thing from Giants say, you know, sorry we messed you around a bit with some of the stuffs, but you know, whatever. So progress. We haven't really done much. It went a bit dark. In fact, we could probably turn lights off now. But I mean, we're not going to be in July for very long. Oh, that's the point, actually. Oops. We need to water the animals. Should have put a, I don't know what I put in. Automatic watering point or something. Oh, look at talking of mods. So it's Friday the 21st of February. The grain dryer is still, yes, still pending. Now, I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's on a list. How long that bloody list is, I do not know. So, obviously, Giants got rid of the testing list, but they put out the average number of days or whatever. So it's always been around the 23 day mark. We're well over that now. But, and I messaged this Ted the other morning going, I really want to raise a ticket and ask the question, where is my mod? And then I thought to myself, do I really want to be that guy? No. No. So, I'm going to be patient. I've refreshed the mod hub. Well, my login part of the mod hub every half an hour. I don't know. I just want it to. I want to get it tested. You know what I mean? And I know there is no real rush, because if it's anything like last time, it probably won't be that popular. But again, it's that I've done something. I've done a thing. And it's nice to have your work published and out there and all that malarkey. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, at some point, there may well be a grain dryer pack that makes its way onto Mod Hub. I really, really like this combine. I was just sort of looking and I was like, oh, you can actually see, if I zoom in, the sort of weld joints on the auger. You can open the access panels on the side. This one as well. That's the door. It's very, very cool. We're going to... Oh, now that... Look at that. You could get up there and pretend to refuel it. That is epic. Oh, we need to put the close the doors. Close those. There we go. Oh, that's very cool. Let's go and finish. Why can't I get rid of auto drive? Why can't I get rid of auto drive? There we go. Let's go and grab this slither down here. And then crack on and get finished. What we got? 3 passes left. Looking good. We'll be into the sugar beet before we know it. There we go. That as well, we could probably get unloaded once we've done this bit. It's a cracking mod. Do like it. Do like it. Right, I shall get this mostly done, and I'll see you near the end. It's the little things like this. So if I now look, if I just go like that, look, it's got the counter there. I can see, you know, here how full I am. It's just little things like that, and what time it is. Do you know? So if you wanted to do the realistic farming, you know, in cab all the time, and didn't know when you're going to be full, you've got the figure there. It's just little details, they is, but they make a heck of a lot of difference. It's very dark. Oh, is the glass tinted? Oh, that's quite neat. There we go. We are done. Right, so all great. That. Find the case. Get it emptied. Should we bring the old hood back up? We can see how much we've got in the back. 41,000. The cramp trailer was 4, so that's 38, I think. And then we'll see. That's nearly full as well, so not a bad little haul. Not a bad little haul at all. Right, so I'll get this tipped. We'll put it through the grain dryer. Like I said, I'm not going to look at prices for anything yet. I'm not going to show you anything. And I'll probably see you when it's ready, when it's time to harvest the sugar beet. Well, I told a little porky. Now, I'm third person at the moment. Is that third person? Yeah, that's first. That's third. Right. So, if I get into the combine, look at the screen and the steering wheel. How cool is that? And then if I get out, you can see it actually folding away. Oh, and the armrest. That is very, very cool. Right, let's get to beet harvest. So, just gone after 4 in the afternoon. Now, we have been productive in the time that we have had. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is being, or the recording is being finished off the day before release. Just, it's been a bit of a mad weekend, and, well, not mad, a good weekend. So, we have harvested field 22 completely. I've done the top section of this field and the bottom of the field as well. Give ourselves plenty of space to turn around, and we seem to be doing all right for yield. So the plan is to get this done, and it shouldn't take too long. We have got, I forget the brand name of it, but you can see it's like the beet auger wagon. on the back of the Valtra, and then we've got the TARDIS on the back of the case. So that's how we've been karting. Wanted to use a bit of different kit. Did look at the, I want to say Amityville, but it's not. It's Amity beat Auger wagons, but they hadn't got the capacity was higher. I think that one's Bergman, I want to say. So I should apologise. Yes, so that's the plan. We're going to do the karting with the Valtra, stick it in the TARDIS, and then bung it in the BGA. You'll see the money is frankly horrendous. It's just leasing costs. It can be helped. So we'll go for that one there. There we go. Lower down. Oh, just in time. So yeah, you can see the plan. Doing, I guess you'd say, lands. Just to make the turning quicker, really. But yeah, good progress is being made. That one was steady. It was just, I think I did that on a Saturday morning. Yeah, just mooching, really. Just plodding along. Bit of YouTube on in the background. Getting it done. So just stuffing the auger into the TARDIS, and we can see that we will be over 700,000 litres once we've finished unloading this bad boy, which is a rather decent amount. So we've got 2 lands left. Look at all those tyre tracks and the deformation. Love it. Right, so that's that empty. And put that in. Sorry, TARDIS. Oopsie. And we'll park this in the middle of the rows, probably most sensible. That'll do for now. We can leave the engine on. There we go. Turn that back on. Crack on. So like I say, it's a steady, quite relaxing job. We can actually put the auger in as well. Now, clearly we're at the end of this, what should we call it, challenge. So I always cautious about loading in new mods to a save that is this far progressed. But there is one now, and I think I can't remember if I've mentioned it before. There's a mod that came out the last couple of days that after a few seconds, I think it's 3, disables the lines, which is awesome. Because, you know, you sometimes you want them on, but you don't want them on. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I hope you get what I mean. Just the fact that, yeah, I could do with having the guidance on. I don't want the faff of having to try to work out where I need to be, etc. So having a mod now that will disable them after a while is pretty cool. I mean, there's been some rather interesting mods come out. It's the day after Silver Run released, the Volvo pack, and all that sort of free stuff, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at Silver Run. Watched a bit of Mr. CDP's review, and it's like, it's exactly the same. There's been no sort of upgrade, so to speak, but nah, I don't know if I'll ever bother with it. You've seen my style of forestry before. A little bit gung-ho, to one say, but yeah, the mods are starting to flow. They do some massive drops now. It's just, if you do mod reviews, oh man, certainly keeping you in business, let's put it that way. But yeah, the grain dryer pack is still pending. But yeah, I saw a it was a production. I tend to work off productions rather than anything else, and there was one by DMI 20mm Normandy, and I know that Marnock's Mapping has contact with them for placeables and stuff that he uses on his map. So I said, would you mind reaching out to them and asking when they submitted it? And of course he obliged, and November. So yeah, and that's only just come out this week, I think it was. So yeah, if they haven't got to the ones that were submitted in January yet, then yeah, probably a little while off yet. Which, you know, it is what it is, but it's just annoying that... Oh, not annoying. It is, well, no, it is annoying, because I'm getting impatient now. But obviously the waiting time and days, and yes, we know it's just a guide, but it's clearly miles off. Clearly miles off, so... Yeah, we just have to wait and try to be patient. Well, it's starting to go a little bit dark now, but we're nearly finished. We've got this pass and one more to do. And for the first time in, what episode is this? 38? Yeah, so first time in 38 episodes, we are in the negative. It's just hourly charges for the machines. But yeah, I think that's not a bad feat, actually. We've managed to keep a reasonable float at all times. Been close a few times as they're going, it's getting a bit sketchy. But oh, I'm quite pleased with that. But yeah, I'm confident that we have enough products and produce around us that we should be all right, I think. Try not to give too much away, but yeah, we're gonna be all right. So what I'll do is we'll finish this up. It's the lighting's just about bearable for what we need to do. So I'll finish the harvest. We'll have a quick catch back to see how much we ended up with. We'll get that into the BGA, sleep, and then we'll go from there. So with everything returned, that's why the money is back in the positive, because we get the initial leasing costs back. I didn't bother repairing or cleaning anything, just sent it back as is. So we ended up with 889,357 litres of sugar beet. Now, rather handily, oh, there comes the voucher, going home. Rather handily, I have increased the capacity of the BGA to hold 1 million litres of sugar beet. So, yeah, rather, probably more luck than judgment on my part, but yes, so that can be now. What we'll do is I'll get this tipped in, I'll activate it, we'll sleep, and then we'll get the lie of the land in the morning. Our first job of October 2 is to load up the dry barley, get that sold. The BGA is still processing the sugar beet, which is fine, so we'll leave that as is for now. But yeah, first one, get this done, get it sold, and then probably going to need to advance a considerable amount of time to let the sugar beet process, but then we'll come back and yeah, see how we're doing for money. I think we're going to be golden. So that's got what, another 40,000 litres to go. It's filling up rather quickly, which is nice. There we go. more than I thought. Oh, there we go. I thought it was 112 for some reason. There we go. Right. Should have deleted the fence, but we'll leave it intact for now. There we go. I think what we'll do as well, once we've finished, because I think we will be, we'll have a look back at the stats, because I quite like doing that. Right, so. Interesting. Looks like sugar beet. Okay. Dry barley. Dump. There we go. Not expecting masses of money off this. Probably not the ideal time, but not quite sure why we've got sugar beet showing and then a grain tip. There we go. £87,294. Right, so I'll skip some time and I'll come back and then we'll see how much electric charge and methane and digestate we've got and get it sold. So it's actually taken until nearly 4 o'clock in February to process all of the sugar beet. Now, in that time, I've kept the sheep and the goats watered. They've had all the meadow to eat, so they've all survived. We've had loan payments, yada, 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 yada. But everything is processed. I did... there we go. 888 grand. I did leave the game, go out and increase the electric charge capacity in the BGA because I wanted to sell everything in one go, like we've just done. So yeah, I did do that. So we hit 1 million. I was like, ooh, okay, right. Logged out. Stop being at work. Clocked out. For goodness sake. Closed the game down. Went and changed it, and then come back in, and we've done that. So, what we can do now is go into finances and repay the last of the loan, which at some point I thought would never come, but we have done it. Challenge completed. I thought there'd be fanfares. So, that was what we were going to do, wasn't it? Statistics, right? So, let's have a look at these ones. So, 5 collectibles. We've played for 6 years, 162 hours in total. You can see, been back in the game for 7 minutes. 206 contracts, missions, 86 trees cut down, 1,332 bales, 191,000 litres of fur, 31,000 litres of seed, 17,000 litres of fuel. We've driven 843 miles. Harvested for 23 hours, sprayed. I mean, these are just... It just shows that the time is put in. Do you know what I mean? Very cool. Worked hectares, 465. That's awesome. I think, you know, this beast here has helped. Lettuces, grain dryer, yeah, pretty, you know, paid for itself. But that's it. Thank you all very, very much for watching. The few of you that have stuck with this and, you know, commented, liked, watched every episode. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, better head off somewhere now and start a new series, hadn't we? So again, thank you all for watching. Big shout out to the YouTube channel members and the Patreons. Thank you all so much for the ongoing support. It really does mean a lot to me. And I shall see you in the next one. Take care.